Education has certainly been through the ringer here in Colorado, as in most states, because of budget shortfalls. Hi, welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Beverly Weaver, and we are here in the halls of the state capitol. Joining me now is Lieutenant Governor Joe Garcia. Welcome. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks. Good morning, Beverly.
Yeah, let's talk about education. I know your background is certainly education, higher education particularly. Talk about the state of higher education in the state of Colorado right now. How are things doing at the institutions?
Well, there's both good and bad news. I mean, the good news is we're proposing a budget increase, the largest budget increase we've had for higher education in many, many years. We're trying to put $100 million back into our higher education system, $60 million in operating dollars, $40 million in financial aid, because we know a lot of low-income people, working class people, simply can't afford to go, and we know our workforce in Colorado is going to require more college-educated people than it has in the past.
Right, and it really is that paradox of, we're not having the students graduate at the rate that we need to be employed in the jobs that Colorado is really offering.
Well, that's correct. About 70% of the jobs by 2020 will require some post-secondary credential, and we're not on pace to meet that. We need to improve our credential production. We need to get more kids in, but most importantly, we need to get more kids through college.
Yeah, and this ties back to early education as well. Joe, tell me what you see in early education that really does lead through this whole chain of getting someone graduated through college.
You see the point exactly, Beverly, that one of our challenges, when I was a community college president, a university president, I saw too many young people show up, very ambitious, big dreams, but poor preparation. And that preparation really starts before they even show up at the schoolhouse door for the first time. We need to figure out how to improve early childhood opportunities for all young people throughout Colorado, especially low income and English language learners. About 26% of our kids leave third grade not being proficient readers. And we know when that's the case, they're less likely to be successful in elementary school, junior high, and high school, less likely to move on to college.
And how do you fix that? Is that a state budget issue?
It is a state budget issue, and it's a family budget issue. Frankly, for people to put their infant, for example, in child care, it's over $1,000 a month. I mean, people spend $12,700 plus on average in Colorado to put an infant in child care. Think about how challenging that would be for a working class family. So we want to provide quality early childhood programs, and we were successful over the last 2 years in getting $45 million in federal money come to Colorado through the Early Childhood Early Learning Challenge Fund. And so we want to improve quality at those early child care homes.
Yeah. And is it really an issue of finding that state money? I mean, is there enough even in the state budget to provide for these families? You talk about $1,000, that's more than a mortgage for a lot of people.
Well, that's right, and there's not enough, and we can't begin to say there's enough, but what we can do is better educate people about the importance of quality programs. We can better educate them about the resources that are available, and then we can talk to them about what they can do as parents with their kids at home. Just reading to your child from a very early age, talking to your child. That communication is so key to language development.
Yeah, and drawing back to college education, Lieutenant Governor, what fields are we looking at as the way to go in Colorado?
Well, one is early childhood care providers. So we're working with community colleges to improve the level of professionalism and education for those people who take care of our youngest children. We also know we're going to have shortage in computer science areas and some financial services areas.
All right, great information. Lieutenant Governor Joe Garcia, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you, Beverly.
And thanks for watching Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Beverly Weaver.